Hi everyone, it's Emily. I'm going to do my makeup with you again today, and I have already got started with our Glorious Face and Eye Primer. I put that all over my face already. I like to do that and let it set for a couple of minutes before I apply my makeup. But I'm going to then get started again. Some of you have probably seen this a few times with my cream foundation. Touch Mineral Cream Foundation in the shade Velour, and I use my blending bud to apply it. And you just get it a little bit wet and then wring out the excess, squeeze out the excess, and I start applying. I find that this gives me first of all, it's an easier application, I think, than with the little sponge that comes in it. And I can press it into my skin better. So I just like applying it better this way. Sometimes I dab it like this, but I found that it goes faster if I kind of swipe it against my skin. But there's a lot I wanted to talk with you guys about today. So, hang in here with me. I'm going to try and not make this such a really long video. I don't know how long Emerson's going to stay asleep today, so I want to get this done before he wakes up. I have some pigments to use for my eyes that I've used Angelic one other time, but then I'm going to be using Crushed and Beautiful. And I have never used either one of those before. Those came in my kit clear back when I started in January of 2014. Can you believe I've never used them? Back then we had a kit that included every single pigment, eyeshadow pigment. And we were fortunate enough to be able to get that from corporate. And I can't believe that there are still some colors I have never ventured out and used. I'm the type of person I tend to, when I find something that I like, I tend to stick with it. But I need to live a little. I was actually challenged by someone on my team to use those colors and see what I came up with. And so I'm excited to use them. Okay, so there's that. And then next I use my Touch Mineral Pressed Powder in Velour. And this stuff, oh my gosh. If I was in a super big hurry and I needed to get somewhere, I could just slap this stuff on by itself. Well, the primer first and then this. And this stuff, it seriously is like Photoshop in a compact. It just makes your face even. Even skin tone. It corrects everything that you don't like about your skin, and I'm being serious. I have used a lot of different products in the last 16 years, and let me tell you, I started selling this stuff because it's so awesome. So, if you have never found something that will stay on your face all day long, then you need to try this stuff. You need to try Unique, because our products, you put them on once. I have never touched up my makeup in the almost 2 years that I've been with the company. I've never had to touch it up during the day. So you can say that yes, our products are worth the money, and it's worth your time putting them on, because you know you're going to look hot all day long and not have to worry about anything. You won't sweat when you have this stuff on your face. It's not going to sweat off. I live in Kansas and it is humid here, and it's just amazing the quality of product that these cosmetics are. I absolutely love it. So now I'm putting on powder concealer in the color Foxy. I'm going to contour with it. So I just put it here in the hollows of my cheeks, from about the very end of my eye back to the top of my ear. And then just go across the top of my forehead, down the sides. I have a pretty big forehead, and this makes it look not so big, not so wide, long, and it gives me some color. Makes me look like I've been outside when I really haven't. Now I go under here to kind of eliminate some of that double chin. It tricks your eye. Helps it make you look skinnier. So I'm all for that. Okay. And then I take my concealer brush. Looks like this. And some of that same Foxy concealer, and I go along the side, the very bridge of my nose, to help it look skinnier. You don't want a real harsh line. Some people are going to look at me and say, oh my God, you're crazy. That's going to look nuts. But when I'm done, you won't even notice this. Right now you're focused on it, but because I used to be the same way. Watching people put their makeup on. I'd say, you're not going to leave that there like that, are you? But trust me, it does help. Now, you don't want to put it down any further on the sides of your nose, because then it'll make it look wider. What we're trying to do is make your nose look skinnier if you have a bigger nose. And this is a little trick that will help do that. And then I put some under the bottom of my lip to make the bottom lip look more pouty. Okay, done with that one. And then I put on my bronzer, and I'm using Sunset today. Most of the time I use Hermosa. It's the middle of the road, but I don't want it to be as dark today, so I'm using Sunset. It's our lightest shade. And I just go right on my cheekbones with it. And this, I just go right over the very top part of that concealer line. And it's just going to add some depth to it, because this has a little bit of a shimmer with it. And you wouldn't want to use this as a contour because it does have that shimmer in it. So you just lightly dust a little bit. I kind of bring some down there on the side of my nose. You can also put some down your neck, give you some color. So there's that. And then everybody's going to want this for the winter time. It's going to make you look like you've been fake baking, and you didn't have to. And it's going to last a lot longer than a fake bake and save you some money. So now I am using my concealer in Fresh. So it's the lightest one that we have. Don't know if you can see that real well. Lighting in my bathroom is horrible. But I'm going to highlight with this. And, oh, actually, I skipped a step. My blush. Look, this is how long this has lasted me. I have one of the old blushers. It used to come in a container like this. And there is a ton in here. I bought this probably the second month I was in Unique. And that's how much I have left. Oh my gosh, this is probably going to last me, at this rate, 3 years for $29. That's ridiculous. And it still costs $29 now, but those compacts are chock full of this product, and this stuff, a little bit goes a long way. So it'll last you forever. Okay, got the right brush. I'm using a different blusher brush for this now, and that's what I used, was a different blusher brush to contour. But I just go on the very top of my cheekbone, just a little bit. Now I can move on to my highlighter with the Fresh. I just clean this line up down here, because sometimes I get crazy with that contouring. But this is a trick to, you can cover it up if you got a little bit further down than you wanted to. Just clean it up right there. That's the same. I've had this for the same amount of time, and I use more of it, but not even half of it's gone. $29. They still come in those containers, the concealers do. Those things last forever. I'm telling you, the quality and quantity you get with Unique is well worth the money. You know, and I think of it as an investment. The ingredients that are in our products also make it worth it. Everything is now made in the United States. I can tell you exactly what's in each product, or you can go into my website, click on any product, and see the ingredients yourself. Just scroll down a little bit underneath the picture of the product. We hide nothing. And they're all cruelty-free, so not tested on animals. And that means a lot to me. So that's where I'm going to highlight with that today. If you've watched my videos, my other videos, then you know that I always go right here on my Cupid's bow. It helps plump up that top lip a little bit, and then I go right here. I think I'm going to have to make 2 separate videos because I want to talk about the kit that's available right now. And I want to talk about some other things too, but my goodness, that'd probably be a 60-minute video. Okay, then I like to go right here and highlight right on the top of that cheekbone. You see the difference from side to side? When you get out in the light, the sun's just gonna catch that and it's gonna be like, awesome! Okay, put some on the tip of my nose. I never put it in the middle of my nose because I have like a little hump there and I do not want to accentuate that. So, just put it right there and here. And sometimes I go up here and sometimes I don't. I'm trying to hurry. This is already a really long video. Okay. Now, I guess I'll move on to my eyes. So, I am using Angelic today and Beautiful and Crushed. So I'm just going to start in the crease with Beautiful. And my crease brush. This is one of the brushes that comes in the kit. Everybody needs this because it is awesome. This is just a really neutral, beautiful brown color. I'm sure that's why they call it beautiful. Kind of a taupe. I'm no professional at any of this. I've just learned from watching other Y sisters and lots of YouTube videos. So, there's that. Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to use my deluxe brush, which also comes in the kit. So these are perfect brushes that everyone needs if you're gonna do your eyes. So that's awesome that it's in the kit. So I'm spraying a couple spritzes of my rose water because if you use this and mix it with your pigments, it makes them pop. Can't think of the word. Anyway, it just makes them awesome. Here comes Emma. Yes, ma'am?
That was a little cake for me.
Oh, you want a little cake?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when Mommy's done, I'll get you one, okay? I'm not done. I'm actually shooting my video right now.
That was a pink cake for kids.
Oh, you saw one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want that one with a carrot for me.
Oh, you want to eat some of my carrot cake?
No, it's for kids now.
Okay.
It's not for bigger mommies.
Okay.
Just for little kids.
Okay. All right. I'll see you here in a minute, okay?
Hey, don't check it.
Okay. I have to talk, though. I'm talking. All right.
No.
Okay. We were interrupted. Going to put this on. Let's see. Oh, golly. It's really... I have too much water in it. I'm trying to figure out what I did with my... There it is. Too much rose water. It was really wet. And I don't need it that wet.
Mommy,
Yes,
don't shut it.
I didn't shut the door.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, open the door. Open the door.
Thank you. Okay.
Just close the door.
I got this creamier than I meant to. You see how bright that is, though? In fact, I'm going to try and dry that a little bit. Okay. Okay, so there is that. Try and get these a little bit dry. If I open my lids, it's gonna transfer up, I think. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in a little bit with my crease brush. I'm going to use Crushed, and it is a really, well, a true green color. And I think I'm going to use my crease brush for it too, because I am just going to go right here, kind of sweep it up, into that crease, and I'm going to blend it with that beautiful It's a really pretty color. And I'm going to take our liner shader brush. This is the third brush that comes in your kit, which is really needed. I'm going to blend both of those up and out a little bit, so there's not such a harsh line. that's the finished product with that. I need to comb these brows. And this is a really long video. So, I think I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to talk about a couple of other products on my next video. So, I will talk to you later. Bye.